Got the front end starting to look like a front end on this thing. Had a little altercation with the rad support. Couldn't get it to fit, and had some brackets that were hitting other brackets, and then I realized that was the wrong rad support. That was for that was a spare one off of a 93 Chev half-ton parts truck that I had that I've kept around, and this is the one for it. This one was back on the back there, and I had to dig it all out and take the other one off, put this one on. Then this one kind of dropped into place, but it's all in now, all bolted down. I still got to bolt all the inner fender bolts, blah blah blah. Got rad support in, fan on, everything all kind of connected in here, except I don't feel like dealing with it right now. But the lower tranny cooler line, it ended up getting all bent out of shape, so I gotta try to bend it back into shape and bolt that in. Oh, and the heater hose. But everything's kind of, other than that, complete-ish in here. Just gotta tidy up a few things here, put the headlights on, and then I can put the grill on. Oh, and the wiring. Gotta run the wiring harness back through everything. Where does that even come through? I can't remember. Right. Anyways, yeah, wiring harness through for the headlights, bolt the headlights on, put the grill on, put the bumper on, put the hood on. That's everything for the front end. And I gotta try to find the lights. They're in the cab, put those all on. I got some shocks I want to clean up. They're still good. They're probably better than the shocks that are on it, so clean those up. As you remember in a previous video, the rear shocks, one is new, one is not. So I have a full, complete set of 4 of these I want to put on there. I'm not even sure if they'll fit. They're off of the Suburban. Or actually, they were off of that 93 parts truck, and I put them on the Suburban. I gotta polish up the wheels, put all the spikes on, cut the boom off. There's a lot to do still, but getting her done. And then can't wait to throw this thing up for sale. So this is the most complete this truck's been the entire time that I've owned it. When I got it, it had no grill on it. Quiet door. Half the lights were off. There was no grill. The motor was like torn apart. So this looks good. Makes me almost want to keep it. Still got a lot of work to do. I made a list. As you know, I like lists. And made lots of progress today. I finally want to get to here. Just got a few more things, and like when it says like inner fenders, it just means some of the bolts for it. Yeah, a couple things to do. Big one is this. Ew. But other than that, it's not too much. I mean, I did this in just a few hours, and probably a few hours tomorrow, and the rest of it will be done, except the few big things like swapping the door, doing the wheels, and removing the tow truck boom. Other than that, everything should be buttoned up tomorrow, and then probably through the week I'll just take a stack of zip discs, set it there, and do a few cuts here and there throughout the week, and maybe by the weekend it can be removed. And then yeah, then it's just like shine up the wheels, clean it up and stuff, and take some pictures. So I haven't been really filming much of it. Actually, I haven't filmed any of it. just because I mainly want to get it done. But most of the dually is pulled apart, wrecker wise. Some of it's there, some of it's there. Took the lights out of the top there because I'm keeping that, and I'm not going to use the lights. Put them down here so it's got all of them. Looks a little more complete. I got the winch out. Cut there. I gotta still cut there, but I want to measure first for putting this back in the box of a truck, and I want to do it on film. Excuse me. I want to measure this on film so I don't have to try to remember it or remember where I wrote it down. Okay, so the front of the boom to the mounting surface for the sling, 82. Or sorry, not boom, mast. Front of the mast. The mounting surface is 82 inches. 82 like 16th, but we'll go with 82. And from the top down, I probably won't, this one probably doesn't matter as much. 7 3/4. Thinking I'd like to have it fairly high up on my truck and then cut like a little pocket in the box so I can detach the sling and then flip it up, and it kind of pockets down in the box so I can use the box, maybe still actually have the tailgate on the truck. That'd be really awesome. Obviously I'd have to take the tailgate off to flip the sling up and then put the tailgate back on, but that would be cool. And then just have a clean back of the truck, regular tailgate. You'd obviously still have the boom, but whatever. And then also that way, if I have the tailgate open and the sling flipped into the pocket, I can have the boom all the way down if I need, for some reason, who knows. But yeah, so just kind of planning ahead for the crew cab build with that. Now that I got that measured, I'm gonna cut here. I'm gonna do the same. I'm just gonna cut above the weld. I don't really care. Cut above the weld, except for here. I'll have to cut through the weld. And then those don't really line up with the frame rails, I don't think. I doubt the frame is that narrow on any truck. So I might cut those off. Oh, I was gonna say they might put them wider, but boom. Yeah, maybe that's why they're in so narrow. We'll see. Nope, nothing sketchy going on here. Got those ones cut off. These ones like 90% cut off. It's kind of the hard spot in there they can't really get. Can't get it with zip disc, and it's really hard with that, and I already burnt out a blade. So started just bending it. 2 come-alongs pulling it back, and 2 farm jacks lifting, and it just banged on that side, so it popped off. As you can hear, I'm panting. I'm freaking tired. It's been a lot of work. Yeah, now I got that side off. Now hopefully I can just kind of bend it this way and pop this side off. But yeah, no, nothing sketchy going on in this garage. This is all proper and nice and all good. Got it. She's out. Now I just got to clear this off, sweep it all off. And then tomorrow, pull the truck out and reposition it, wash it off, because it's dirty from 2 years of squirrel dust in here and crap. And then take some nice pictures, post her up. And I'd like to say I did this without injury, but I did injure myself. I went to reach across and ran my arm across this. So, I don't know if you can see it on here. I don't know if I'm getting, oh, there we go, yeah. It's just a flesh wound. It's not too bad. The wife will probably freak out and want to clean it out and whatnot, but, and it'll probably, it doesn't hurt right now, but it'll probably hurt while it's healing for the next, 4 months. And then have a nice scar. Chicks dig scars, so it's okay. Well, it's off. That was a load of work, but it's off. Look, Tow truck in a kit. She's out. She's washed. Look at those sexy spikes sticking out. Not a bad looking truck. I mean, minus the 9 different colors, but if it was all painted, it would be a nice truck. Finish the box a little bit, paint her all up, get her running. She'd be, so I can't see her not selling. Not asking a lot. Put her up for like 1,500 maybe. Or maybe I'll start high, 2 grand. I don't know, we'll see. I'd like to get 1,500, so maybe I'll post her 2 grand or best offer. Somebody will offer me 1,500 probably. But yeah, she's a sexy truck. Get her running, put a 5th wheel in the box. She'd be good. Pull the house down. Turned around, put on some crappy wheels. All the spare parts for it are on the deck. She's ready to go. I ended up not switching the door or the mirror. Somebody else wants to do it, they can see that it's right there. I didn't bolt the battery tray in, but I just set it in. A few other things, but you know, it's a project truck, so somebody's probably gonna pull it apart. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody to come and swap on it or something. So they're gonna have to pull it apart anyways. I'll put in the ad that it is a project truck and needs to be finished. Obviously, I mean, it doesn't run, so. But yeah, it's all together. And I love this neighborhood. I had it sideways in the alley. My wife was out there with me. We were pushing and pulling with the avalanche. And then we needed to push it by hand quickly. So my 75-year-old retired neighbor comes over, starts pushing the truck. He's, I'll give you a hand. So thanked him. He was a lot of help. He's a good guy. She's ready to go.